Hi students, welcome to the video lecture 9 on the topic laminar and turbulent flow. So in the previous class already we have learned the equations on various minor energy losses. So in the today's class we'll solve the problems on those losses. So let me read the problem first. The rate of flow of water through a horizontal pipe is 0.25 meter cube per second. The diameter of the pipe, which is 200 mm, is suddenly enlarged to 400 mm. The pressure intensity in the smaller pipe is L1.772 Newton per square centimeters. Determine that first one, loss of head due to sudden enlargement. Second one, pressure intensity in the larger pipe. Third one, power lost due to enlargement. So this is the problem which is based on sudden enlargement. So discharge, I have drawn the sketch here. The diameter of the pipe is suddenly enlarged from 200 to 400 mm. Let this D1 is 200 mm. We'll convert it in meter, 0.2 meter. We'll calculate the area A1, that is cross sectional area of this pipe 1. Pi upon 4 D1 square, pi upon 4.2 square, this will be equal to 0.03141 meter square. Whereas diameter D2 is 400 mm, which is converted in meter, 0.4 meter. So cross sectional area A2 of the pipe, area of this pipe, pi upon 4 d2 square, this is given by pi upon 4 into d2 is 0.4 whole bracket square, so this is 0.1256 meter square. So this discharge he has given. So similarly he has also given pressure at section 1 also, L1.772 Newton per square centimeters. So we have converted it in Newton per meter square, that is L1.772 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per meter square. So he has asked us to calculate the pressure intensity at section 2, that is in the larger pipe also. Next. So we have calculated V1. Discharge is given by the formula area into velocity. So let us calculate the discharge at section 1 of the pipe, in the smaller diameter pipe. So velocity V1 is given by Q divided by A1. Q is already given 0.25 divided by area is 0.03141. So velocity will be 7.96 meters per second. So whereas velocity at section 2 in the larger diameter pipe is given by again Q divided by A2. This is 0.25 divided by 0.1256. So velocity at a larger diameter pipe is 1.99 meters per second. So again applying the Bernoulli's equation here, P1 divided by rho g plus V1 square divided by 2g plus Z1, that will be equals to P2 divided by rho g plus V2 square divided by 2g plus Z2 plus He, that is loss of head due to sudden enlargement. So we have substituted the values here, L1.772 into 10 to the power 4, P1 value, rho is 1000, G is 9.81, V1 already we have calculated, divided by 2 into G plus Z1 is 0 here. This pipe is horizontal, Z1 is equal to Z2. So P2 upon rho G, this value we don't know here. So even though we know these values, I have kept as it is, rho G, P2 upon rho G I have kept as it is. So this is V2 square, 1.99 square divided by 2 into G plus Z2 is 0 plus head loss due to sudden enlargement. This value I have substituted here. So before that we have calculated the head loss due to sudden enlargement. That is, we have calculated the value of V1 and V2, where He is given by V1 minus V2 whole bracket square divided by 2G. So V1 is 7.96, already we have calculated the value. V2 is 1.99 whole bracket square divided by 2 into G is 9.81. So where head loss due to sudden enlargement is given by 1.816 meter. So that value I have substituted here, 1.816 meter. So we have simplified all this equation. So here this is 12, this is 3.229. So total the simplification of this will be 15.229. P2 upon rho g I have kept as it is. So the simplification of this and this, so this will be 2.0178. So therefore P2 divided by rho g equals to, I will take this equation to this side, it is 15.229 minus 2.0178, so that will be equals to 13.21. so therefore P2 is equals to 13.21 into rho into G, that is rho is 1000, density of water, G is 9.81, so this is for P2 is equals to 12.96 Newton per square centimeter. So now this is the value of second. So last he has asked us to calculate the power lost. So power loss, that is P, is given by the formula rho G into Q into He divided by 1000. So density of water is 1000, G is 9.81, Q discharge already it is given 0.25 into head loss due to sudden enlargement is 1.816 meter divided by 1000. So the simplification of this will be 4.453 kilowatt. So this is the formula to calculate sudden loss of head due to sudden enlargement in the pipe. So next problem, determine the rate of flow of water through a pipe of diameter 20 centimeter and length 50 meter when one end of the pipe is connected to a tank and the other end is open to the atmosphere. Full point. The pipe is horizontal and the height of water in the tank is 4 meter above the center of the pipe. Consider all the minor losses and take this friction factor, coefficient of friction, that is F is 0.009. in the formula HF is given by 4FL V square divided by D into 2G. So as per this problem, I have drawn the sketch here. We have drawn the sketch here. Rate of flow of water through the pipe he has asked us to calculate. Determine the rate of flow of water, that is Q, he has asked us to calculate. So diameter of the pipe he has given, that is 20 centimeter. Length of the pipe also he has given 50 meter. So when one end of the pipe it is connected to a tank, so this is my tank. One end of the pipe is connected to a tank and the other end is open to the atmosphere. The other end of the pipe, this is the pipe, one end of the pipe is connected to a tank and the other end of the pipe is open to the atmosphere. So the pipe is horizontal also he has told, and the height of water in the tank is 4 meter above the center of this pipe. The water level in the tank is 4 meter above the center of the pipe. So consider all the minor losses he has told here and he has given the values. So data given here, D is 20 centimeter, we have converted it in meter. Length of the pipe is 50 meter he has given. So pipe is in uniform diameter. So let me call this as, if I will consider this as section 1 of the pipe, that is height of the water in the tank, water surface as section 1 of the pipe, and this pipe section, the pipe as the section 2 of the pipe. So pipe is in uniform diameter. Let me call this V2 section. V2 is nothing but V here, velocity V of the pipe, or we can use here V2 also, no problem. Applying Bernoulli's equation at the top of the water surface in the tank and at the outlet of the pipe we have, that is only top of the water surface I will consider it as section 1 and the outlet of the pipe I will consider it as section 2. So here in the pipe we can observe that, so when the water is flowing from the tank, taking point 1 on the top and point 2 at the outlet of the pipe, see here I have written the equations here. P1 upon rho G plus V1 square upon 2G plus Z1 equals to P2 upon rho G plus V2 square upon 2G plus Z2 plus, we have to consider all the losses here. We have to consider here all the losses. So in the previous problem we have considered only loss of head due to sudden enlargement there, but here in the problem he has asked us to calculate all the losses. So all the losses means when the pipe is connected to a tank, when the water enters the pipe, that is nothing but loss of head at the entrance of the pipe, which is given by HI. Then when the fluid flows through the length of the pipe, through, that is the length 50 meter length of the pipe, their frictional losses takes place, which is given by head loss due to friction there. And when the outlet of the pipe is open to the atmosphere, so when the liquid is freed in the form of jet at outlet of the pipe, that is nothing but the loss of head at the outlet of the pipe, that is exit of the pipe. So here P1 upon rho g is 0, that is there is no any pressure head, there is no any velocity head at the section 1, where Z1 height of the liquid in the tank he has given it as 4 meter, that is nothing but Z1 is equals to 4 meter here. P2 upon rho g is 0 in this pipe, V2 square upon 2g is also 0 because we are going to consider the velocity in the losses of the pipes here. V2 square upon 2g is also 0 here, Z2 is also 0, plus all the losses means loss of head at the entrance of the pipe, loss of head at the friction, loss of head at the exit of the pipe. Whereas loss of head at the inlet of the pipe is given by the formula 0.5 V square divided by 2g. It is head loss at the entrance of the pipe. Where HF is given by 4 FL V square divided by 2g. This is head loss due to friction formula. So here velocity he has not given, so I have kept this equation as it is, 0.5 V square divided by 2g as it is. So here also velocity is not there, 4. F value is given 0.09. L is 50 meter he has given, V square, it is V value he has not given, I will keep this V as it is. Diameter D is 0.2 meter he already has given. This 2g also I will keep as it is only, V square divided by 2g I will keep as it is. So H0, that is the head loss at the exit of the pipe, that is outlet of the pipe, is given by the formula V square divided by 2g. So now we'll substitute all these values in this equation, that is 4 is equals to, so here also V square divided by 2g is there, here also V square divided by 2g is there, here also V square divided by 2g is there. I will take V square divided by 2g as common. This is 0.5 plus, so if I will simplify this entire equation, that is 4 into 0.009 into 50 divided by 0.2, so that value I have got it as 9. V square divided by 2g, this will be 1. So if I will add all these things, so this will be 10.5. So with this equation I am going to calculate the V square, it is V square is equals to 4 into 2g divided by 10.5. 4 into 2 into g is 9.81 divided by 10.5. So therefore my velocity V is 2.734 meters per second. So this velocity, with this velocity I will calculate the discharge. That is, discharge is given by the formula area into velocity, where area is given by pi upon 4 d square into velocity is 2.734. I already have calculated here. The discharge Q is 0.0859 metric cube per second is the discharge of the pipe.